That was Come Quickly by Welcome Idiots off of their 1997 album Welcome Idiots. I've never listened to Welcome Idiots before, but that was pretty good. I really like that actually. Looks like it has very few ratings on discogs.com, and of course there's not a Wikipedia entry at all. But only two people have said they have this album on discogs.com. Make sure you let Discogs know if you have this album. That was pretty cool. We're listening to that today because we have two songs from Shellac from 1997 up in competition today. Hi, my name is Bean, and you're watching Battle of the Band. We're on day 5 of the Shellac tournament today, and that is match 5 in round 1. If you're new here and you're wondering what a Shellac tournament is, let me explain. We took every single song that Shellac released and we threw them into a single elimination style tournament. Now those songs are doing battle and head-to-head competition until one remains in the end, and that's the very best song that Shellac has released. I want to say so far, but Steve Albini of Shellac just died last month. I'm recording this in June, and yeah, I don't think there's gonna be any more Shellac. They just came out with an album this year too, but it's kind of hard without, 1/3 of the band there when it's strictly a three-piece that I'm pretty sure hasn't changed since they got started. Anyhow, we're going to be starting off today with Movement 1, which was released in 1997 on The Futurist. The Futurist is an album that basically was never released properly. It was given to friends of the band on vinyl format and hasn't had a decent digital rip or anything like that. In fact, the only thing I could really track down that was reliable was a YouTube video from a user named Wyatt, who has 219 subscribers, so make sure you go subscribe to Wyatt. But they have this uploaded all as one video. Each track is one video, but there are actually 10 movements in the whole album, and we're going to treat each movement as its own separate track for the purposes of this tournament. Really an album that wasn't meant to be heard by really an album that wasn't meant to be even heard by very many people, except for those who leaked it out to the public, and now we all get to listen to it and see what it sounds like. I don't expect these songs to win, being that it's mostly very experimental, instrumental stuff, but it'll be interesting shellac anyway, I think. Its competition today is from that very same album, and that's Movement 8. So of course I don't have individual notes on either of these tracks, and they're all fairly short on this album. The whole album is only 27 minutes long, split among 10 tracks. That's about 2 minutes per track. Maybe 3 on some tracks. Let's go ahead and get started, though. Here's Movement 1.
and Andrei have arrived at the door of Helen Station. On which the names of the dead are inscribed. X reads out the names, and Andreas remembers the work that made them famous. First, they come to the grave of two famous 18th century German philosophers.
That was very much an intro. Some cool sounds going on there. Mostly like some oscillations, like an oscilloscope, and like some. It sounds like they're tuning a radio dial, basically, with a little bit of dialogue thrown in there, here and there. Nothing special. Let's check out Movement 8. That was very interlude-y, so we had something that had a very intro feel compared to something that felt very much like an interlude. Neither of these songs had much to really grab a hold of and bite into with your ears or anything like that. I guess I'll give it to Movement 8. It had a little bit more energy to it. It did have some cool drums and guitar stuff, bass stuff going on. It was just like kind of hidden underneath the weird radio oscilloscope sound that they had going on. Not a fantastic day for Shellac, to be honest. Like this video if you like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share with anyone you know who might be into this kind of content, and let me know down in the comments which of these two songs you would have chosen if it were you in the hot seat today. That's all the Shellac tournament action we've got going for the day, but please join me tomorrow when we get down with some more of the Birds and Shellac tournament action. Until then, I hope you all have a great night, fantastic afternoon, and a wonderful morning. Thanks for watching. Bye.